I'm gonna show you how to make a Greek chicken bowl. This is basically juicy, flavorful Greek chicken added to a Greek salad with a dressing that you probably didn't expect, but it is so good. And I'm hungry, so let's get started. You'll need 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast. Either use 1 large one or 2 smaller breasts. For more even cooking, cut those in half lengthwise. Transfer your cutlets to a mixing bowl, or you can put them into a zip-top bag for marinating. The seasoning is so simple but truly delicious. You'll need oregano, garlic powder, salt, and freshly cracked black pepper. Then add some extra virgin olive oil and stir everything to coat the chicken really well. You can cook the chicken right away, or you can refrigerate and marinate it overnight, just in case you needed a make-ahead option. Now you can saute the chicken on a skillet, or you can put it on the grill. Either way, cook it over medium heat for about 4 to 5 minutes per side, or until the internal temperature registers at 165 degrees Fahrenheit. I always say the secret to the juiciest chicken is to use a thermometer, and I will link to mine in the notes. Once the chicken is done, transfer that to a cutting board and let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes before slicing. While that rests, we'll make the rest of the salad. Slice up your cucumber, and I love using garden cucumbers or English cucumber because you can leave the skin on. As you cut up your ingredients, you can put them into individual bowls so you can make an assembly line later. Next, we have the tomatoes, and you can use just about any tomato here. Anything from cherry tomatoes to large heirlooms chopped up, whatever you have on hand. Now for the bell pepper, I'm using a red bell pepper, but you can use any color. Just remove the seeds and the insides and chop them up into bite-sized pieces. Also thinly slice a red onion. I love red onion for the color and it's a little milder in flavor. If you want to go even milder, you can use a sweet onion, green onion, or chives. Now, avocado isn't traditional to Greek salad, but it makes it so much better and I hope you try it. Remove the pit, remove the peels, and chop it up into bite-sized pieces. One of my favorite Greek salad ingredients is Kalamata olives. Make sure that they are pitted because you don't want any surprises in your bowl. Then slice them up. You can also coarsely chop them to save some time. These add amazing briny flavor to the salad. You'll also need some crumbled or diced feta cheese, one of my favorite cheeses. Butterfingers. It does add a nice salty bite. And slice a lemon into wedges to serve over the Greek chicken bowls. Diana, come here. Let's do a lemon eating challenge. Who can eat it without making the sour face? You ready?
Wait.
No, that's cheating. It also went down the wrong way. She's all, ain't no thing. Okay, you win. Yes. So cute. I love it. Set those aside, and it's time to cut up our rested chicken. Because we let it rest, it redistributes the juices and you can see just how juicy this chicken is. And of course that meat thermometer definitely helps. Chop that up into bite-sized pieces. And last but not least, I'm gonna cut some pita bread into wedges. We do have a really good pita bread recipe, but you can also use store-bought to save time. All right, it is time to build this thing. We've got our chicken ready, we have all of our toppings, and this is one of the best party ideas because you can set it up assembly line style. People can build their bowls however they want to. And I'm telling you, it is so, so delicious, especially with the dressing. I'm just gonna start building this and then we will see where it goes. I like to put them into little sections so that it looks really beautiful, and then you can toss it all together with the dressing afterwards. So we start with our pita bread, and this is optional, but I feel like it's nice to have a little bit of carbs in here. You can make it gluten-free if you want to and just don't use the pita, or find a gluten-free pita, I guess. Let's build this puppy. We start with tomatoes. And tomatoes are a must-have in Greek salad. These are actually from our garden. You can use cherry tomatoes in winter when they're not in season, because cherry tomatoes always have that natural sweetness to them. And then cucumbers, again from our garden, which I love. And I like these big shallow bowls because you can fit more and have room to toss things together with the dressing. Bell pepper is like one of those things you either love it or you don't. I love it, but not everybody does. So another reason to put this out buffet style. And then avocado. Avocado isn't traditionally in Greek salad, but oh boy, it's so good here. So do not skip it. I don't know, there's something about avocado that makes a salad so irresistible to me. Ooh, there it is. Let's see, what's next? What's next? We've got our olives. Olives are a must-have, I feel like here. It adds that like briny, salty bite, even though they're not really technically salty, but they're so good. I love Kalamata olives. Let's see, what have we missed? Onions. Purple onions. I like the purple ones. They add a really pretty color to the salad. I put this in our Greek salad in our cookbook. It's just so pretty. And it's a little bit milder in flavor. And then, of course, we want our chicken on there. And I like to be generous with the chicken. I love that this salad is protein packed. And if you don't want to do chicken, you can do just about any protein. This works really well with shrimp, like grilled shrimp, or you can pan sear it. You could do this with lamb, or even steak would work really well here. Euro meat would be delicious here. I need to make that sometime this week. Oh, the cheese. We don't want to miss the cheese. And I do like to just sprinkle that all over. Again, it adds that nice salty bite here. And it adds a creaminess to the dressing that I think is just next level. Don't skimp on cheese. You can also use blocks of feta cheese and chop it up if you like the cube style. Either way works fine. Once all of this is assembled like this, to make sure every bite is full of flavor, I like to drizzle with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil just over the veggies here. Kind of adding a little dressing, a little sprinkle of salt over the veggies. It just makes them shine a little extra. And pepper if you want a little more pepper. We serve this with lemon wedges because I like to squeeze over the veggies and the chicken. And then to finish this off, the secret dressing. Not so secret, but this is our homemade tzatziki sauce. We have a video recipe for this. It's so simple to make. You can make it ahead of time. I actually made this yesterday because I photographed this recipe yesterday just in preparation for today. So yes, we do get to eat this 2 days in a row, which I'm so happy about because it's so good. Look at how like creamy and good this is. And this is a Greek yogurt base. There's cucumbers, there's dill, garlic, salt and pepper. Everything about this screams dressing. Add a generous scoop. So delicious. We recently went to a Greek restaurant and we had something that was similar-ish, but my husband agreed that this was better. I love that this is staring back at me. It's nice if you just toss it gently together, then you get a little bit of every flavor on every bite. Okay, here we go. I think this is good on tossing. A little bit of everything on my fork here. Look at that, look at that. And the chicken is so juicy. My mouth is watering. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh. This is absolutely a meal in itself. It is so hearty and satisfying, and the flavors of that tzatziki touching every bite of this is just so memorable. Ooh, you know, I forgot to get an olive on my fork, and a little bell pepper, and a little cucumber. This is one very exciting bowl. Okay, here we go. This makes me a very happy girl. Another way you can serve this bowl, you can just load your stuff onto your pita, like so, and then just chomp it down. Okay, so a little bit like that, and then, oh. I feel like I'm gonna be chewing for like half of this taste test. It's tangy, it has that nice briny bite to it with the olives. I'm still chewing. And then the juicy tomatoes, they're so sweet. I love garden tomatoes here. Creamy avocado, the crunchy cucumbers, and the crunchy bell peppers, which I personally love. Make this and you'll make it over and over. It'll make everybody so happy, and you can thank me later. The inspiration for this actually came from our cookbook. Bum, bum, bum. So the chicken is our Mediterranean grilled chicken from the salad in our cookbook. The rest of the salad inspiration came from our classic Greek salad. So this is like everything you love about a Greek salad and more. It's next level. This is the best thing since Greek salad. All right, if you haven't got your hands on it, I will leave a link to our cookbook in the comments or in the description. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of this very much. And thank you for joining me. Let me know where you spotted Sharky in the video. And if you guys have any suggestions for future videos, I would love to hear from you in the comments. And we'll see you on the next episode of Natasha's Kitchen. Oh look, I have 2 forks. Honey, I have 2 forks. Come on.
Need another plate.
That's true. I better start building more for the rest of the family. Okay, I'm gonna get to work. See you later.